All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew episode 916 on this beautiful Monday evening. We are going to have the Keyword Monday. That's right, Keyword Kona Catch Phrase Monday. We're going to play a game. We're going to show you guys how to look or help play a fun game to locate those keywords and them questions and answers to start mastering those exams. Guys, multiple choice exams have been kicking your butt since grade school for some of you. Like, it's got your number for a long time. It's time to take the power back. My name is Andy. I am the guy that is going to run the back office. I am not Chuck D trying to take the power back. It's a solid hip hop reference if you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7. She is more than capable, more than licensed to help you get that pass notice. And that's what we're going to try to do. Because, guys, we don't do just content over here. We help you, master those exams. Guys, it doesn't matter what's on the screen. Like, I can't tell you enough. Those Q banks that you guys have been studying from, especially if they haven't been updated on the new rules that are out there, they're more wrong than right. I hate to say it, but guys, how do we get around it? It's easy. We look for keywords. It doesn't matter how those questions are worded. It doesn't matter how the answers or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just focus on the key words. They're universal. 2 + 2 will always equal 4. Peanut butter and jelly will always be a delicious sandwich that people think of first. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily think of it any other way. If you say PB&J, what do you think?
Sandwich.
Exactly. You're not thinking burrito. That's my point. You know what I mean? And if you do, you got issues. You got problems, Jack. You got problems. And it's more than just these exams. But look, guys, it's just the way it is. So if you get these keywords, it'll help you out a lot. It'll help you read through it. It'll help you get through these exams. And especially if you're taking the Series 63, there's more questions than time on that exam. Keyword recognition, techniques, all that stuff is just a great way to help you just get prepped for these exams. And we have that all for you guys. I'm just going to say this. Some of us have ended May and we're into June. I know there's some month end stuff going on, right? But look, guys, it's a new month. And I say this all the time, new month, new you. If you're saying this all the time to yourself, usually that means you didn't do very well the last month. If it's something that you do consistently, you need to make something else more consistent than what you've been doing. Does that make sense? If you're getting the same result over and over again, you're consistently doing something that you probably shouldn't do consistently. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We need to change up our pattern. We need to change up our route. We need to change up the way we go to work. It's not working, right? It's not happening.
Take a different freeway.
Take a different highway, take a different freeway, whatever part of the country you're on or where you're from, find a different way to the destination, because the way you've been going is not the way to go. It's full of potholes, it's got detours, it's got people crossing the road, it's got congestion. It's obviously not working out for you. It's not working out for you. Find a different route. Put a different way in the GPS. I'm telling you guys, if you're not plugging into all the things that we offer, then you probably should. If you're not getting into our Kona community and our Discord and matching up with people who are also taking exams, you probably should. If you're not getting on there and you're not posting questions, if you're not going on there and trying to actively study and trying to get onto those techniques and those masteries that we have, guys, you probably should. Because the way you're doing it ain't working. And if you haven't been turned on to us, I want you to get turned on to us now, because guess what, guys? These exams are not just content. It's not just memorize and go. It's not just give me all the questions, I'll memorize the Q bank and I'll be good to go. It doesn't work that way. They're not worded the same. It's not exactly the same exam when you go in there. The timing's off. Everything feels different. They give you an old computer from the 90s. They give you Windows 95, maybe they upgraded to 98. I don't know. All I'm saying is you sit down and you realize the mouse has a cord. What? Some of you, that's crazy. They're like, I never even I didn't even know they had cords on it. You know what I mean? But it's the truth. Why is this computer screen so big, but yet so small?
Small.
You know what I mean? My gosh, it takes up, it's like 10 inches deep, but 3 inches of screen. I don't know what is going on here.
This font isn't Times New Roman.
All these things that we laugh about, but they throw us off. They throw us off. It's not what we're used to. Guys, you got to train. You got to overcome. The military trains on it all the time. They put them in all these kinds of situations so that way they learn to adapt and overcome. You got to learn to adapt and overcome. The only way to do that is you got to get consistent with your study. You got to get consistent with doing things differently and chart and channeling in that harder challenge of studying, making sure that you do those quizzes that Brandy tells you, making sure you're breaking it down, going back, writing things out. Guys, there's no quick and easy way to retain things. We make it easier, but still there's hard work involved. That's like saying I want a 6-pack abs, but I don't want to do crunches. That's like saying I want a good core, but I don't want to do planks. It ain't going to work that way. I want a nice car, but I don't want to work. Unless you're born into money, that ain't going to happen. You got to get out there and do things that other people are not willing to do, period. And guess what? If you get slapped in the face with a fail, get back up and go get slapped again if you have to. You know why? Because there's a lot of failures to succeeding. There's a lot of them. And I know what? Cry yourself to sleep at night knowing that you're on your way to success. That's all. So what? Join the rest of the people who are successful. That's what they all did too. They failed a lot. I just had this conversation with my son. He's getting to that age where he wants to talk to girls, and he's like, I'm like messing up. I'm like, dude, you're going to mess up a million times before you find the right one and you learn how to master that. You're going to fail a lot. You're going to be a nerd a lot. It doesn't matter. None of these things are easy. You'll have to learn how to talk to people. You're going to hear a dozen no's. You're going to get told a lot of things about everything that you try. But guess what? You'll be one step ahead of everyone else who just quits. You'll have way better just because you stayed persistent and consistent. That's it. College, you guys can have your own opinions about college, but the one thing that college does teach you is if you stay persistent with it and you can make it through, it says a lot. Because it's not that easy. But if you can do that and you did that already, you've already got that down. Just stick to it. Just keep going. And if you've never done that and you're like, well, I didn't go to college or whatever. Look, so what? There's other things that you have overcome in your life that are just as challenging or even harder. Quit making excuses because there's people out there that are going through stuff that's way harder. I just got told some news about one of our students. I'm just saying she needs your prayers big time. Anja, she needs your prayers huge. I can't tell you what's up, but I'm just telling you guys, you got to just take every day and live it out and do what you need to do to make sure the rest of your life is the way you want it on your terms. Because no one is going to hand it to you. People will take away more than they'll give you. So there's no quick way around it. Make it happen. And if you haven't joined up with us and you like what I'm saying, hit the QR code, scan the links. All I'm saying is let's do this. We got Kona Academy kicking off tomorrow. We got the SIE guided program. We got the 21 days. We got the 30 days going on. Guys, let's make it happen. 65, 6, 63, 26, Series SIE, Series 7. Guys, we got it all. Check us out. We got we got programs for you guys to get on there. We got course material. We got audios. We got visuals. We got all kinds of stuff. And once I get back from Utah, I'm going to start loading up audios. We're going to be on Spotify. Guys, we're going to have a lot of things going on, and you don't want to miss out. I know there's a lot of people out there who do stuff, but they don't do it the same way as everybody doesn't do everything the same. You know what I mean? There's just sometimes you got to just plug into something different, make it happen, and just go with it. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm not here giving off any kind of weird guarantees. I'm not telling anybody that, oh, just because you do my course, it's a guarantee pass. I will never say that ever. And anybody says they have a guarantee system, that's BS. There's nothing guaranteed in life ever. You're not guaranteed good weather and you're not guaranteed to be successful. So why would it be a guarantee that you'll pass an exam? There's no guarantees. That's just somebody getting money from you and saying that and using it as a marketing ploy. Guys, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to sell you on that. I'm trying to sell you on a community and a process and a way of doing things that will help you get through multiple exams. So if you're interested in getting a process and not being sold on guarantees, come check us out. We got a whole family. We would love to help you out. We got a community. We got all kinds of stuff. Brandy and I try to make ourselves what do you call that? Accessible as much as we possibly can. We got the study guides. We got SIE. We got 6. We got 63. We even got 26 stuff. 951-290-3077. Give me a call. Give me a text. Got Instagram. We got Telegram. Check us out. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I would appreciate the subscribe and I appreciate the notification. Watch out for what Brandy's got coming out this summer. She's going to be doing a lot of recording, so we're going to be posting up on YouTube a lot. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, we got a new schedule for summer. We've been rolling it out. The best way to get the new schedule is just scan the QR code, get onto the calendar. The Google Calendar is on there. Go check out all the new times for everything. We are not doing anything past what time?
1 o'clock.
1 p.m. on Pacific Standard Time. We're doing like 3 sessions a day minimum throughout the summer. Yeah. So check out what we have going on and when those sessions are. Tuesday through Friday for sure is Kona Academy.
Yep.
That is not changing. That is the same time every time. But we have those exam masteries on Monday. We have the test preparation on Fridays.
Yep.
We got Series 6 tomorrow. We got the small group tutoring for that $100 tier. Someone asked me, hey, I'm not like retaining it. It's hard for me to like figure out a way to get these notes down. Would small group tutoring help me? Yes, it would, because Brandy can talk to you and guide you and listen to you and, give you some sort of plan. Guys, those tutoring sessions are all about Brandy and helping you. So we just have a select few people register, get in there. It's part of our program that we have for the $100 tier. But we got all that going on tomorrow. So we'll see. Hope to see all of you there. So make sure to take note of all the changes coming out. I'm going to have a simplified calendar, I guess, coming out. I don't really know if anybody ever looks at them, but the Google Calendar is always there. It's up to date.
Yes, it is.
All right, let's go.
Boom.
Kona Catch phrase. It's simple. I'm going to read the answers. I'm going to read the questions. You are going to put in your job is to put in the chat what you think are keywords. What is leading you to the right answers? What are you thinking are the clues to getting to the right answer? What do you think are the keywords to looking for that are going to be the main point of the whole question and answer situation here? What are the opposites? What are the similars in those answers? Guys, take note of all the different patterns. Look for the monas, all that great stuff that we talk about all the time through our test taking techniques and all that great stuff. But also look for common sense words or common words that have nothing to do with securities. Some of y'all get stuff wrong because you miss out on the common sense stuff. It has nothing to do with securities at all. If you just pay attention to this common sense or the way those words are being used, you could probably get the thing right. So look for all that. Whatever you think it is, put it in the chat. Brandy's going to say it. She's going to see what you guys put in there. And then she's going to put her 2 cents in and see how you match up, see if you're getting this thing done. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. D, required rate of return. C, market capitalization. B, growth of the dividend. A, current dividend. Eric's like, they're all dividends. By the way, this is our 30 minutes of free. If you guys like more of this and you like less of me, you can get onto our paid program. Brandy does this stuff and all the exam prep stuff. Current equals now. All right. Eric's the only one, I guess, that knows this stuff. He's the only one, or just found the keyboard. I can't figure out which one. D is different. Growth goes up. Growth is bigger. See, these are all common words, guys. Like we're not using any content at all. This is just observation. Capitalization equals growth, or does it? I would say capitalization means money. capital, right? We're a capitalist country. I that's how what I look at.
Yes. So then, wait a minute. Hold on. Back up. Is D different then?
Required rate of return.
If I'm looking at dividend return, and then I'm looking at market capitalization.
I know that dividends are different than. Is it dividend different than a return?
Well, I know this. Current dividends, who gets the current dividends? You,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Who gets the growth of the dividend?
I do.
When we talk about market capitalization, am I a market?
No. Part of the market, but
What
not the
about
market.
the required rate of return? Is that not you or is that you?
It's me.
Okay, so then that's not really different. This is the one that's different.
Yeah. It's
Get
easy
it?
answer. Are we the market? No.
No.
No, I am not Sears.
No.
I'm not the swap meet.
Right.
I just have a booth there. That doesn't make me part of the whole swap meet. An analyst uses the dividend growth model to assist in determining appropriate stocks to recommend. This analyst would consider all of the following factors except
So in the question,
in the question,
dividend growth, right?
right?
And then two recommends.
That would be that. It's the only thing process of elimination because it's an accept. Market capitalization.
See what we did there?
There you go.
See what we did there?
You are not the swap meet.
No.
You just sell knockoffs in one of the booths.
Right.
What? What else is a swap meet good for? I want my Louis Vuittons. It's not the same price. The real one. Exaggerating the capabilities of the firm and its personnel. C, guaranteeing future performance. B, showing past performance of the best performing recommendations. A, offering free services. Everybody should know C is wrong just based on my speech a minute ago. There is no guarantees.
I mean, and we shouldn't exaggerate either.
No, you shouldn't exaggerate. Exaggerating is good for the campfire, not good for your portfolio.
There we go.
Showing only the best performance. Yes, that is bad.
Right? So that seems weird.
Offering free services doesn't seem bad because it doesn't say what service.
Somebody put in the chat, I like free stuff.
I can give you free basic service. It's called the Studying Brew. It's a free service. It's not all of my service, but it's a free one.
Right?
And their advertising campaigns, state registered investment advisors. Try that again. In their advertising campaigns, state registered investment advisors are prohibited from doing all of the following, except.
I mean, I don't know if it's specific to just state registered advisors, but
Prohibited. Yes, that's the key word. And except.
right? Like only the best recommendations, guaranteeing and exaggerating. I mean, yeah. Boom. Can't do that. Boom.
Can't do that.
Ah.
Doesn't all Hall & Oates have a song about that?
I
A
guess.
corporate bond pays a steady income and are generally reliable. C, corporate bond interest is tax free. B, bonds can grow faster than the rate of inflation. A, bonds pay a higher dividend than stocks. Hall & Oates says they can't go for that. They can't go for that. Corporate bond, fixed.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that was the last one. Bonds pay a higher dividend than stocks.
Remember, no content. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Is your iPad not going for that?
Can't go for that.
Hold on. Brandy's got to reconnect it real quick.
Please pause.
See, every time it's time for me to get a new iPad, hers takes, a downward spiral. And there it is, another iPad for Brandy.
Like, going. Sorry, my bad. C does have tax free, and I have a no. Should we just look at the question?
Yeah, just go for it. We kind of lost momentum there. An investor who is seeking income might choose a corporate bond because seeking an income. That's the more really important. I guess you got to know a little content.
No, not at all.
No?
We already got the and. We got the question that says seeking income. Bonds have a steady income. Why am I not just going with that?
I think that's it.
That's it. That's it. By the way, A is completely wrong because bonds don't pay dividends. B is completely wrong because it is fixed and it does not keep pace with inflation. And C is completely wrong because that's not corporates. But we got the answer without knowing that. That's the idea. Does that make sense, guys? We got the idea because it says that they're seeking income and corporate bonds pay steady income.
I mean, I feel like the question answered the answer if you're just paying attention.
Yeah.
The question pointed right at the answer.
If you look at it, guys, this word right here, great word. Because generally is just like reasonable. It's a great test word. It doesn't say that it is reliable. It says that it's generally reliable. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Makes total sense.
Cool. You know, I always like to put a risk question in there. Once a week, we have a risk question.
I can go for that.
No, stop.
Call risk, capital risk, business risk, financial risk.
This is a risk question. Yes, absolutely.
Way to go with those observation skills.
What does call sound like? Not securities vocabulary.
Someone's not gonna call me.
And you can even say like, yeah, exactly. Call you later. Like there's gonna be like call on the phone. You know what I mean, guys? Because remember, guys, securities words have basis in non-security settings. B, bad decisions because it's business, right?
Yeah, or default, I guess.
I got C, hold on. Or specific, right? A specific business. Capital is money, right? Capital
Money
is
risk.
money. And financial risk, somebody put it on there, is defaults. Now look, can I point something out real quick?
Well, okay, I know some people want to say that A and C are the same because financial and capital.
Okay, they're similar, right?
Yeah, I would say they're very similar. Because if you were to ask me financial and capital risk, I'd be like, same boat.
And somebody said the two C's, right? So when it's the C in capital and C in call. So kind of like funny joke. Wouldn't the answer kind of be C because that's like a double dip, right? We got those two circled and we got these two underlined. So like the answer C. Let's look at the question. Based on what we wrote in green.
No content so far.
Yeah. Based on what we put in green, look at the question.
The risk when investing where one has the potential to lose all or part of the investment due to circumstances that are unrelated to the issuer's financial strength or well-being is known as.
Guys, there's two huge parts of that question that will either get you to circle something or cross stuff off. Based on what we wrote in green.
Financial strength.
not financial strength. Look at guys, unrelated to financial strength. So that wouldn't be financial risk. And we're going to have the potential to lose all our part of our investment. Does that sound like call you later?
No.
Does that sound like a business risk?
No. Sounds like a money risk. I lose all my investment. That's my money. That's my capital.
But do you guys see what we just did there, though? Do you guys see what we just did? We had a hunch based on what just the idea of financial and capital sounding the same, just the idea of C and D being both C letters. Dude, we already knew it was C. The question confirmed it, unrelated to financial. Now, you guys who are studying might be like, dude, Brandy, that's not what the connection is. No, but it's there. That's not like specific definitions, but it works when you're looking at the words.
Look, we might not recall the specific definitions, but if we can reason out a right answer, does it really matter?
The answer is no.
Does it really matter in the end? No.
Lincoln Park has a song.
Hmm?
Lincoln Park has a song in the end.
Oh, this is a recommendation. This is a unsolicited trade. This is a discretionary trade. This is not a recommendation. So A and D are opposites.
Right? Because if you're giving a recommendation, we know
B and C are trades.
and B and C are trades. There you go. Let's go to the question.
A customer asks you about Def Corporation stock. After looking at the stock, you noted that it would fit their objectives and they should consider purchasing the stock for this portfolio. Which of the following is true regarding this interaction? Unsolicited.
Why is it unsolicited?
They didn't ask me for it. I mean, I didn't.
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
I didn't even say anything.
Nope.
I didn't even get to articulate it.
Nope.
I didn't say it was the answer.
Nope. Even look at the chat. Nope. It's not the keyword.
Oh. They should consider purchasing.
What?
Oh, that one I get a not a nope.
No, that was good. Guys, when the rep says, when you say
that's a recommendation,
consider purchasing.
That's a recommendation.
Yep.
That's a recommendation.
Yes,
that's a recommendation.
I said, yep, DEF corporation stock is a stock. Yes, it fits your objectives, and you left it at that.
That's not a recommendation.
That's not a recommendation. But if you said, hey, you should actually buy it, that's a recommendation. That's like telling your best friend that she should buy those shoes.
That's a recommendation.
That's a recommendation. If she goes, how do you like these shoes? And you're like, yeah, they're cute. And you leave it at, yeah, they're cute, but you don't go any further than that.
You don't say buy it. You don't say add it to your collection.
You say you should buy those, and they don't like them afterwards, bro.
Nope, those are ugly.
You just go, yeah.
Decline in value. C, be worthless. B, not be exercised. A, be exercised.
This one. I looked at this and I thought, worthless, no value. Am I right?
Yep.
Same. Got you.
I feel like be worthless and decline in value or
right?
Similar. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And if it's worthless, are you gonna exercise?
No.
Listen to how I say
if it's declining in value, I'm not exercising it either.
Right? Because
No.
these kind of go hand in hand, right?
Yeah, no.
And it's opposite of A.
Yeah.
So should we just hit A?
Yeah. Oh,
B,
you should look at the
C,
question, Brandy.
B. Look. Somebody put in the chat. It should be like this.
A is the only one of value. A is the only one that points to value.
Yes.
How about that? An investor bought a put option and at the same time the underlying security declined below the strike price of the put. The put would probably.
How many of you hate options? And look it, we got the question right based purely on not even looking at the question.
This whole question is the scenario as to why you would exercise the put.
Yes, because the other three choices were bad.
It's almost directly a definition of why you would exercise the put.
Yes. Oh, that was the last one. I was very excited.
We made it. We did it.
This looks like the fish on this looks like the fish in SpongeBob. Sorry. I'm gonna turn off my screen now.
Drawing with Brandy. I'm gonna get you. Oh man, before he was creepy. Remember Bill Cosby used to have that drawing where he would draw and the pen would make noises? You do not remember that? Oh man, I'll YouTube it afterwards.
I will not draw caps.
Anyways, all right, everybody. We made it through another Kona catchphrase. We're glad that you made it here. Brandy drew some stuff. It's all been good. We learned some stuff. We got some right answers without even knowing anything. That's the whole point. Sometimes we don't know anything. Let's be honest. Like we can get into some like a situation. We've been studying, we've been working at it. We've done all the work, and then for some reason our brain goes completely just gone, right? All of a sudden we're thinking about do our kids have enough water at home? I don't know why that would be a thing, but we do. And we're not focusing on the exam.
We're thinking about that hot tub we want to buy.
We're thinking about why do my kids need to have those shorts? Why didn't they get the free shorts that were perfectly already handed to you? But no, now we can't have those shorts, right? These are the things that happen. Just being an adult, right? We can't keep focused. And then you're like, you know what? I'm glad Brandy taught me these techniques because I can need to reel it in.
That's right.
And you get a right answer. You don't even know what happened.
Like the fish on SpongeBob.
It just happens.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Well, we got the Kona Academy. We got Series 6 tomorrow. We got small group tutoring. Check that calendar out on Google. Scan the QR code. If you haven't, go look at that calendar. It has all the latest and greatest for the summer because we want you guys to get that pass notice during the summer. But we know it's busy. We know it's packed. We know it's distracting. But so what? You're going to do it anyway.
That's right.
You're going to make it happen anyway.
That's right. Do it.
It all starts tonight by you being consistent. Go get those quizzes. And guess what, guys? We'll be back tomorrow night for the Studying Brew. Same bat time, same bat channel. Test taking techniques tomorrow night. Until then, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Practice the Kona catchphrase in your quizzes. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
Prayers for Anja.